Right. So I wanted to do an in-depth guitar lesson to Daughters by John Mayer because the chords here, they're very basic, but at the same time, I think when you look at them, the way John Mayer plays them, they can seem really hard and stretchy, right? So he plays all the way up here. And the sound, I mean, it looks really stretchy, but there's so much more to just playing here. You can actually play the song here. So first I wanted to cover the hard version, and then we're going to transition to the easier one. So your verse, he plays a B minor 7, E minor 7, and then you got your A sus4 to D. So here's your B minor 7. 7x 7 7. All right. Then you got your E minor 7 to be exact, which is open 7 5 7. So you got this. Then you got your A, which is exactly an A sus4. And what you have is X, which means you don't play the low E. Then you got your A, open. First finger on the 5th fret of the D, and then 7th fret of the G. Okay, so once again. So B minor 7, E minor 7, A sus4 to the D. Now for that D, this one might hurt a little bit if you're not used to stretchy chords. You got X, 5 4 7. Now, let me show you how to switch with these chords. So you got your B minor 7, middle finger 7th fret of the low E, ring finger 7th fret of the D, pinky on the G string. All right. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your ring finger, slide it, just put it up 1, middle comes off. This guy goes on the 5th fret of the D. There's your E minor 7, and then ring finger comes off, A sus4, and then you're gonna have to get this guy from the 5th fret to the 4th, okay? And that's kind of stretchy. And then middle 5th fret of the A. So you got X, 5 4 7. So here's your verse. Okay, now that's your verse, then you get to the chorus. So now you got B minor, and instead of going to E minor, you go to that, it's a D. So fathers be good, which you got X, 7 6 7. Those 3 notes. It's actually E. So you got fathers be good to your daughter. There's that A sus4, and then to D. So it's really a 1 chord difference there. Fathers be good to your daughter. Daughters will love like you. Sounds like Stevie Wonder's "Isn't She Lovely?" Right? In fact, it sounds exactly like it. So there's your verse and your chorus. So there's just a 1 chord turnaround difference in that chorus. So instead of going B minor 7 to E, E minor 7, you're going to E major. E7 to be exact. C, D, yep, E7. Now then we get to the bridge, and I'm just gonna cover the coordinates on how to play this, because I don't want to get into the theory. It's gonna actually take a while. But we are gonna start on, so this is your bridge, which is a D9 to be exact. So it goes. There we go. So your D9 is going to be XX 10 9 10. And then you're going to slide that down too. So here it is. Once again, middle finger, 10th fret of the D. First finger is going to go on 9th fret of the G. And then B string, 10th fret. Boys, you can break. There's your D. Okay, so that's just a regular D chord. So you have XX 5 5. Sorry, 7 7 7. Find out. That's like a D chord, but you play it a little higher. So you have 5 on the D, 6 on the G, 5 on the B. So there you go. That's the chord you're gonna get. So here we go. And then you're gonna take your middle finger, slide it up to. There we go. Sorry, messed up there. I'm trying to remember by heart. So let's see. You can break. Find out how much. There we go. So now you're gonna have. There we go. Ring finger, 8th fret of the D. First finger, 6th fret of the G. And then middle finger, 7th fret of the B. There we go. So it goes like this. Boys, you can break. Find out. There you go. And what you can do is cup the 6th fret of the low E. Find out much they could take. Back to that B minor 7. And boys will be strong. E minor 7. Which is just open 2 2, open 3. Or soldier on, D over F sharp, and then G minor 9. 3rd fret with the thumb. You're gonna bar the E, B, G, and pinky on the 5th fret of the high E. Good, and then A7. Good, and then slide up. Good, good, good. So let's go from the bridge. You can break. So find out how much they could take. Boys will be strong. E minor, D over F sharp, G9. A7, slide it down, like a A minor 7, let's slide it, and then slide again, and then back to the chorus. So boys will be strong, da, da, da. Let's go from that G9, from the G9. Back to the chorus. And that just continues. So that's just a quick lesson on Daughters by John Mayer.